This video is to show how tarot has changed my life. It's helped transform me both on a health perspective and on a leadership perspective. So I just want to share how tarot helped me connect to my energy or my mood and how I experience things in my life. It put me in connection to that spirit in between things, in between me and you, or me and a place, or me and my animal, or me and the earth, or whatever. It's that space in between. So tarot got me into contact with that space in between and helped to pave the path and unlock my life, if you will. Got me to a space where I recognized what is my mission on this planet as a human being, not just a member of my family or my circle of friends or whatever. I began looking at my life from this global perspective because of this game of tarot, and just understanding the ancient wisdom, this ancient wisdom that goes back to just our basic human needs, and how to function in life, based on our wants and our thoughts and our desires and our actions, and how we're handling that balance. So the game teaches you how to live life based on being happy, essentially, or being miserable if you want to stay on that route. But it shows it to you so plainly that it's hard to stay on that route. You begin to seek out the positive reasons for why you had to experience what you had to experience, and the opportunities that lie there in that truth, and the potential of impact that it can have by you standing tall, analyzing, and creating solutions. We can truly grow as a species. That's exciting to me, and that's what tarot did for my life. So I don't know, let's try a little game of tarot tonight and see how it goes. All right. The Ten of Wands. It's about setting down all those heavy burdens. I call it cleaning out the closets of your past. Just meaning, take a look back at your life and just ask yourself simple questions about, okay, so this is tough. How did you get there? What did you learn? How can you improve that part of your life? Having those simple questions allows you to set down those burdens because you see the value in them. This is the Queen of Wands. So the wands are all about action. They're all about, oh, okay, I see now all of those struggles. They were meant for me to take the reign and create some change. Some evolution is what I keep hearing in my head. Yeah. All of the pains from the past, walk away from the pain and just embrace the beauty and the lesson that it gave you. The potential. Yeah. The Two of Wands, those two things that were just perfectly aligned. You and that fated circumstance that this ribbon is dancing around. Sorry, there we go. You and this fated circumstance. I'm getting the image of a rose bush right now. That's not a rose bush, but okay. The Empress. I love this card because to me it's her recognizing and seeing that she is a diamond in the sky. She is an energetic imprint of one of the stars in the sky. And she is meant to have a purpose on this planet. She's in the energy to be that. Yeah, so the Tower is making the necessary changes to be in complete alignment with that vision. The Queen of Cups, that is being in charge of your emotions and mastering, knowing exactly what you want to be happy. Yeah. With a partner. So knowing exactly what makes you happy in a partnership. And knowing exactly what it takes to keep it stable, fair, and balanced. We've studied relationships. Okay, 8 of Swords. All right, the 8 of Swords. One moment, I need to look at the 8 of Swords. That's the 9. Yeah, that's the 8. And it came out in reverse. Okay, perfect. I was making sure I remembered the meaning of that card on this deck. So in the traditional tarot, it is this card, but it came out reversed. So meaning you understand that it's not worth holding on to things that you're anxious about at night that you need to talk to your partner about. That it's always worth having the conversation no matter how scary it is. Yeah, knowing that you can only move forward if you have that discussion about what you see for your future and how to make things work. Yeah, the conversation has to be had. It is not ever worth hanging on to because, yeah. This is ancient wisdom. um, ancient wisdom and how to stay and be happy is by always keeping open lines of communication in your partnership, always discussing the things that are on your mind and in your heart. You have to tell your truth always so that he can still continue to want to see opportunity and potential to grow with you. But when you don't master your truth, you have to master your truth, because when you master your truth, then the true people that are meant to create with you will be there in alignment with you. If you're not in your full truth, then you won't have the appropriate people in alignment with you. Which will keep you from getting your wish fulfillment and being visible to others. You have to be shining in your full truth in order to have that. And if you're laying up at night, worried about saying things to your partner, you're keeping yourself from your wish fulfillment. That is just science. So mastering your truth is where happiness lies. This is a lesson in love I was taught by my mother and my father. Learning to speak your truth and stand up for what you believe in and walk away when you need to. But do it from a place of truth. And what do you know to be true? And how do you feel about that? And what's different in your life because of it? When you master those answers, that is where your sunshine lies, because that is where your ridges are, your edges for life, your bumpers, if you will, to know when you're starting to get off track. It is how to stay in alignment with the universe, meaning your days feeling joyous. We can track this behavior and master it quicker. We can identify our struggle in the data and help us to transform and shed that final layer of our skin so that we can be the human God would be proud of and reward heavily, despite the tickets or infractions that you feel you're holding based on that circumstance you experienced. it's a beautiful view. You can clearly judge yourself and see who you are. Do you feel guilty, or do you feel like you're providing solutions to problems? You operate from that place of what you feel about yourself, who you know yourself to be. You celebrate the person that you know you are versus any person others may have made you think you were. This is total truth, what you know. You celebrate what you know, not what other people are telling you. You celebrate what you know because you've learned that things other people tell you aren't always full truth. Sometimes because they think they're protecting you. Sometimes because whatever, they're under the influence, or sometimes because of who knows what your reasons are. You now know how that lesson molded you and made you a changed person. It stepped you back a little bit and taught you a few valuable life lessons for the next leg of the journey. Yeah, having strength to see the beauty in the lesson and to see the celebration in it rather than the trauma of it. Yeah. See it as what made you you, and what made you have your unique vantage point or viewpoint or sparkle on the world. King of Cups, you've mastered your emotions in your wants and desires and beliefs. And you've determined who you are based on it, despite any unintended consequences that happened on that journey. You know who you were meant to be, and you wear your title proud. Eight of Pentacles, that's about work. Yeah, you wear your way about you and your belief about the world proudly. It's like your armor. It is your work in your identity. It is what makes you happy, and it is how you serve the world in your own unique way. Oh, one more. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles is it's the card that I consider our self-love card, our physical stability, and so it came in reverse. So that to me is saying emotional stability. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they just pointed out to me the strength. So have strength in your emotional stability to lead you in life. Okay. Yeah. The Seven of Wands, it's like your protector. Um, it keeps you cushioned in your journey in life as long as you maintain your emotional stability. You can stay guided in your direction. It's mastering your personal power. That's the High Priestess card, which is the psychic card, which is the psychic just means mastering your personal energy, and that is your connection with source. So energy is the connection between you and anything else. So mastering the energy in between is mastering yourself and your source, and keeps you in alignment with source and the greater good. The Five of Cups landed sideways on the floor. So, yeah, it's showing that, sometimes beautiful things just get misunderstood or misused or underappreciated every now and then. Seven of Pentacles is an investment. It's learning that we need to teach people what fine china is and how to treat it. This is what I'm getting right now. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Eight of Wands. So it's teaching people what complete love is and how to treat it so that you don't abuse it or lose it in life. This is the Knight of Swords. So it is telling truth based on your experiences and your wisdom. The Four of Swords in reverse. The Four of Swords is typically about healing. And in reverse, this tells me this person has already spent the time healing and reflecting on their beliefs and their wishes and desires, and they're at a place of understanding and moving forward with it. So when the Four of Swords is upright. The person is still processing how they feel about things. And when it's in reverse, this person absolutely knows their truth without a doubt. Yeah. Can make the decision with their eyes closed. They know the energy expectation. Yeah, the Emperor. That is in receptive mode. Once you're in Emperor or Empress, so it doesn't matter male or female, that is mastery of self in your energy, mastery of what you truly feel emotionally, what you truly think and say with your thoughts and your words, and what actions you're actually taking in life with the wands. And then pentacles, meaning, so what is your success like? What is actually in your life? Is it working? Okay, and then when you're in the Emperor status, it's you've mastered all of those things, and now the flow will just start happening. If you just stay in that same pattern of movement, the pieces will start to flow in your life. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, that's like one by one picking up the manifestations of your actions. So you made a pivot, you started doing things a little bit differently, so now you're going to be collecting the rewards from those pivots. The Knights of Pentacles they're just kind of getting started on a new journey. Knights are earlier in the process, but they're collecting coins. They've got a pentacle, meaning it's physical in the life. So they're taking the actions necessary to bring physical results their way based on what they saw and discovered in their self-love journey of what would make them truly happy. When they looked at themselves and they determined all of their likes and dislikes in life, and if they could have a perfect existence of happy every day, what circumstances would be different. And then they started doing the pivots necessary to bring that to themselves. That is the secret. It is in the action. Ace of Wands. It is seeing it and then taking action to bring it into form. That's the Page of Pentacles. That is the very first step in a manifestation. So, like, for example, that would be the baby before the knight is more like the adolescent, right? And then the queens and kings are the young adults, and the emperor and empress, those are the midlife crisis adults. Maybe you could call us that. Those that have been through the process and failed, and saw it from a different perspective. So, okay, so that's kind of the different layers of characters, if you want to think about it that way. Yeah, and the system is always balanced. So you get what effort you put in towards the emotion that you're feeling. So if you're feeling stress and you keep giving to whatever is making you feel stress, then that is your justice. That's what you get. But if you are pivoting and taking action and doing things that bring you joy in your day and happiness, then you will see result out of that. So it's always your choice on which path you follow. I like to follow the path of love because it makes all of my experiences more joyous instead of sad. There's still sadness in there, but it's just the journey, the path that I choose. Yeah, based on my dreams and desires, I let the pains of the truth lead me. And to the manifestation of anything you want. Yeah. I am just getting right now everything from little bitty things to great big things. Yeah. To complete foundations for your life. They're just pillars for your practice and your approach, because you've come to a state of mastery with what works. Yeah, and you've transformed into your butterfly in life, and you know that it's worth you sparkling and enjoying that life. That keeps the people closest to you loving as well. Page of Swords. This is, accepting the new truth and starting to live by this new way of believing based on lessons learned and temptations, which created a mastery in our behaviors and relationships with others, so that we can be stronger and wiser when working together. To not, I'm getting this Four of Cups is like someone feeling left out or underappreciated. So it's understanding that everyone needs to feel valued and like they're providing to the progress on this planet, and they too are protected by the energy of love. And if they are following the path of love, they are protected because they are following source energy, which is evolution for the planet. Wow. What a beautiful reading. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so that's all I have for this evening. Peace, love, and happiness. Take care, everyone, always. And I hope you find the journey of tarot to be a beautiful mental health and leadership tool for yourself like I did. Wow, it's been incredible. What a beautiful journey. Take care.